It's my pleasure. I don't know if I should sit next to you or not.
No, probably not.
You are the guy we hate. Can I tell you?
I can't believe you just...
Anybody who breaks up with you before Valentine's Day, ladies, he wasn't worth it anyway.
All right,
You have to be strong in the workplace and exhibit that great demeanor.
All right, and
Don't be afraid to get your sexy on, and if you've lost it, get it back.
So with a polished look in mind for Garth and a professional look in mind for Michelle, it was time to get this makeover moving.
I tell people it's a dangerous thing to define yourself by your titles, the cars that you drive, and where you live, and money, right?
Right.
You want to really get behind the inside to get to the outside.
So you think they should go to the club by themselves?
I think first grade is over with.
What?
We took our powder room breaks together.
And walk in the club
Absolutely.
by myself?
Well, even if you
two.
come together, separate and spread out.
this is true.
Have a conversation.
I will tell you
Men
why.
do
Why?
not like
Why?
to
Why?
approach women
He's
in a
too
group.
knowledgeable.
You know, who says adults have to be left out when it comes to cool fashions, especially clothes that can help your career take off?
Morales spoke to life coach and former CNBC correspondent Jennifer Lewis Hall about her new book called Life Changes. It's all about the benefit of embracing change.
Jennifer Lewis Hall is the author of Life Changes, Using the Power of Change to Transform Your Life. Jennifer, good morning to you.
Good morning. Great to see you.
Great to see you as well. I mean, as we said, change is inevitable.
Yes.
All of us were going to experience change throughout our lives, be it voluntary or involuntary change. How do you embrace change when oftentimes you're not planning for it and you don't want it?
Change is the hardest thing to get our arms around. We feel so comfortable doing things the same way, and it's human nature. But you know that when you're dealing with change, that's what really helps you grow, and that's what really expands your horizons. So when I wrote Life Changes, I thought about the changes and the transformation that I went through in my own career and as a woman and a mother and all those stages and steps in our lives. And that's really the glue that gets you to the next point in your life. You want to embrace it first, though, because if you're not open to change, you're going to be fighting against that tide. I tell people it's a dangerous thing to define yourself by your titles, the cars that you drive, and where you live, and money, right?
Right.
You want to really get behind the inside to get to the outside. And finances, people tend to
It
think
helps,
that...
though, to have a little dollar sign
It
behind
does. It does. But it's not what makes you. And it's not what you, why you create a life. So you say, I want to live in a certain way. It's not just about my title. When it comes to financial change, you want to really look at what those values are. And that goes a lot longer than a bank account that's been exhausted. You want to make sure that you're disciplining your kids, but we don't always praise them enough for the good things they do.
You're right. Let's say that you have a young man in your family. He doesn't especially want to play basketball. Maybe he wants to get into plays or something like that. Encourage that. Oh, I wish I had the football star.
Well, and instead, you see parents running onto the field and tackling referees. Come on now.
Right.
So when we talk about positive role modeling and we say, you know what, good job, it's not that you didn't make the team, it's that you tried with a lot of effort. And that's what matters.
And how do you focus on what they're good at?
You want to say, you know what, I knew you had a knack for drawing. I knew you had a knack for singing. I knew you wanted to become an anchor, a reporter. A lot of times parents will say, that's not what I'm sending you to school for.
Yeah.
No way. If you see something in your kids and you want to be like Mike and Sally Ann, we want to actually develop that, cultivate it, and as long as there's a balance between your passion, your playtime, and your academics, that's what you want. That's really a well-rounded kid.
Yeah, I'm just hearing parents right now going, if my kid wants to be like Mike. We need to
Be
see
like
it.
Michael. Maybe we mean Michael Jordan, I
Yeah,
think.
maybe that's
I think
right.
that's how the commercial goes,
May
folks.
get to a therapist.
There you go.
How about girls, though? I think of self-esteem, and I always think of girls having the harder image.
It's a biggie. Sally Ann, you're talking about body image, you're talking about confidence, we're talking about cyberbullying.
Oh,
You've seen
yes.
all of this stuff. They're actually being bullied online. Writing on the bathroom walls is out of here. Now you're talking about young women who can't even deal with it because it's universal. It's on the internet. It's on Facebook or MySpace. So you want to take those girls and you want to make sure that they have like-minded friends. You want to make sure that they have friends who are competitive with them, perhaps, but who also support them and what they love to do.
You got right there. I think a lot of people have kids. They don't realize how hard this work is, being a parent. And you go, oh, no, what did I get myself into? Well, now you're into it. It's too late. You got to do the work. And one of the things you have to do is spend a lot of time with the kids, even when they don't want to spend time with you.
They will, I mean, literally want to, run
away from you. They're going to say, I don't want to do this. My kids do it to me. The oldest one now, you know, he's used to me. The youngest, he's like, listen, Mom, do I have to go? Drag them along. Make them go. Make them be in an environment where they have to talk to you. There's not necessarily television and movies. You'll be surprised what they tell you, and you'll be surprised what they talk about. But you've got to make them your captive audience.
You know this. You can't show them enough love either.
That's it. Hug them up, love them up, tell them that, you know what, the world can be a crazy place, but it's okay, because that's what you have parents for. And I've got your back. Tell them you love them as much as you can.